Welcome to the Calyrex Game Corner's Pokemon D&D campaign, featuring Cindy, a young vagabond from the Hoenn region with pyromaniac tendencies, Gimli, a stocky, burly miner from Sinnoh looking for his lost son, Elodie, an enthusiastic foodie and baker from Kalos, and Schmidt, an enigmatic man from Johto with a duck. My name is Rich and I'm the Game Master, and this is Dunsparce and Drampa. Elodie, Cindy, and Gimli emerge from the Dewford Town gym after completing their challenges. It is now early nighttime in Dewford Town. The salty ocean air, in combination with the darkness of the evening, provides respite from the summery, beachy heat of the daytime. Gothitelle, belonging to Officer Delaney, is still with the group, cautiously following them around, mysteriously. Do they have any evening plans in Dewford Town? It's fine if not, but I just want to check with the group.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Are there any events happening?
Roll a perception. Best skill in the game.
The guy's talking.
I gotta roll a perception.
Tyler. Well, maybe not
I
anymore.
can remember his name.
10.
Is it Caldwell?
Tyler Caldwell.
They ejected him from the island when they found the new up-and-coming
True.
I love the verb
Oopsies.
ejected.
Been ejected from the premises. This is an island, sir.
Yeah, I said he got ejected
the
from the
island?
island.
Is this Survivor? Like,
It just makes me think of like they loaded him on like some kind of spring device.
they have
I
that.
am-
They're like, we don't have the budget to like fix this person's house, but we got the spring launcher.
Get him out of here.
You know,
Get rid of bad people we don't like.
I have been
Go to
known
trial,
to
you eject them
use
from the island.
questionable verbiage for scenarios. Like acquiring children has been my recent one.
Yeah, you've said that a lot.
A lot.
Acquire is a good
Just-
word.
It is.
Acquiring children is not. It is not good verbiage for that.
DC, you rolled a 10, right? 10 perception?
Yes.
Okay. Dewford Town is a small town. It's a quiet town. Any extraordinary events? Not particularly aware of. I'll give you an overview. It seems like the community center, town hall, whatever it is. It's not town hall. It's not a government building. The community center is alive with the sound of chatter and like faint music. There is a Pokemon Mart. There's a Pokemon Center. There's the police station. There's various homes. There's a shipyard with various boats in it. And then there's the residential area that you haven't been in since you destroyed the Carpenter house.
Mm-hmm.
And the beach continues northward. It seems like the weather is like slightly different. A little ways to the northwest. Clouds look different. That's what you see.
I mean, I don't know if I mentioned it up until this point, but there was a big, scary Pokemon out on the sea. But I guess we can't leave. Probably not to go out on the sea. So never mind.
Do you say this out loud to everyone?
Yes.
Gothitelle is going to make an intelligence check. You say this, and Gothitelle is a little less stoic than usual and gives Elodie some attention. And it looks kind of wistfully off into nothing, just into the aether for a matter of seconds. And then Gothitelle frowns, and it looks a little panicked. And it starts kind of flailing its arms and going, and it seems a little concerned. It's not making any decisions on its own, but it's not quite as empty expressioned as it was before. Thank
Right.
you, Elodie, for triggering something within Gothitelle.
Would anyone like to console this crazy Pokemon right now?
Well, what if
I'll
we just go to the community
try.
center instead?
Well, yeah, but like also,
I think the concern
should
is that it's
probably-
worried we'll leave. So if we don't leave, it's fine.
oh, okay. Well, I'll just tell it.
That's
then.
my interpretation.
That's fair. I'll tell it that we're not gonna leave the town. It's okay.
Gothitelle is going to make another check. Gothitelle looks at the group and holds out its little gothy hand and then like makes eye contact with everybody. It cannot speak, but it has a little gothy hand in the middle of the circle.
I will put my hand on top of its hand.
Make
Yes.
I also put my hand in the
We all do.
circle.
You all do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Go team!
Everyone make an intelligence save.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, nuts.
18.
Okay.
Ooh, baby. 22?
Cindy is not smart. Let's see. Oh, +2. 12.
Everyone got above a 10?
Yes.
Okay. No one takes any damage, which is great. What does happen is that Gothitelle shares some of its future sight. Some Pokédex entries describe that Gothitelle are capable of witnessing the end of the universe within their own brain, but that is not as far as Gothitelle shows. Gothitelle depicts a scene where there is a terrible thunderstorm and hurricane surrounding Dewford Town, and there is a creature in the darkness with glowing eyes that is firing hyper beams into Dewford Town and raising every building on the island. And then you return to reality.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no big deal.
Is this the future?
Gothitelle looks at Gimli and nods.
Oh, God.
Oh, soon.
No
in
big
the
deal at
future.
all, for sure.
How soon we talking? Is this like tonight? Is this 2 weeks from now?
Ooh, let's see how Gothitelle interprets this.
So if it's 2 weeks from now, that sounds like not our problem.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on.
We're out of here.
Sounds like not my problem.
I guess we will leave the town.
Yeah, no.
Well, not
Question,
immediately.
question for the gamers in chat.
Mhm.
Does Gothitelle have fingers? Or does it just kind of
Let
have,
me-
like, mitts?
Let me look at a picture of Gothitelle.
I'm looking at a picture, and it's kind of hard to tell.
It's kind of hard to Gothitelle, yeah.
Oh my god.
I think she's got It's like mittens. She's got like thumbs, but she doesn't have fingies.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
No,
Yes,
no
yes,
fingies,
yes.
only thumbs. Yeah.
She's got little mittens.
She's got a little hands.
I wish we were at a table so I could express exactly what she's doing. She puts up both of her hands in front of her face, and then she takes her left hand and moves it over her right hand, and then draws a semicircle through the air, and then sets her hands back to neutral. You're welcome
sorry.
to make intelligence checks to
Tomorrow?
see if you can interpret what this
Yeah,
means.
is that in 12 hours? Or 6 hours? Or something?
I got a 18 for an intelligence tech to decipher.
18 is pretty good. Yeah, the range that she has given is within a half a day.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Not in 12 hours!
Sick. Thanks.
Oh my god.
But listen, guys, if we save Dewford,
Okay,
Like-
I agree, but also they're gonna blame this on us. I feel like.
no.
I don't know
Gothitelle
about-
knows that it's not our fault,
Right. I don't
Okay.
and
think
it's
so.
very clear that Gothitelle has a deep connection with the officer, so Gothitelle can tell its partner that like we didn't do it.
Okay. Well, that's actually a good point. Do you think the officer knows?
Should we just tell the officer?
Yeah. Should we warn the
We
police?
could just tell people.
We can evacuate. Yeah, we can just evacuate that, like,
Like,
or
hey,
to
your-
somewhere
Your
safer.
partner Pokemon showed us a vision. They can
Right.
corroborate.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
To the police.
police.
To the police station.
Yes.
Okay,
The first time ever we want to go to the police.
I
great.
went to the police
We've gone to the
before
police before.
They weren't
a
very
couple
helpful.
times. That's true, but
helpful.
still.
The party, Cindy, Gimli, and Elodie return to the police station dutifully, as the agreement was more or less they hang around town and challenge the gym, maybe spend some money, etc.
Mhm.
They walk into the small area, and who is there but Brandon? Brandon welcomes them in and says, "Oh, you're back. This is good." Brandon says, "Please check in with Delaney. She's in the hold." Do you escort yourselves in?
Sure.
Can I first roll an insight on Brandon?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a natural 20.
Oh my god.
let's
Um,
go 4 dice.
With a natural 20, Elodie conceptualizes that Brandon is a complex human with complex emotions, and he had a pretty significant night full of positive emotions and negative ones. She can detect that he is not really attempting to make eye contact with Elodie, for he is quite frankly just upset with her, not necessarily because of the misdeeds that she's done as one of Dewford's wanted, but because she betrayed his trust, or she misled him, or she deceived him, one might say. And you could his heart is broken. Not because of any significant experience that he had with an individual, because of the promise of one that he thought he was having.
Wow.
Does that help? Is that what you're
That
looking
helps,
for?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, cool. He doesn't like looking into Elodie's eyes. They are too captivating, and he is sad.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Great.
I guess we'll just go.
Do you enter the hold?
Sure.
You enter the hold. Officer Delaney is there, and she is facing into the cell, the middle cell, the one that I believe Elodie was in. The doors are closed, and there is someone behind the bars. Delaney says, "Oh, you came back just in time. Look who's here." And she points forward. Inside the cell, there is a man who is no doubt in a Team NRG uniform, and he has his arms crossed, and he's staring at Officer Delaney. He says, "I'm not telling nothing. Let me out of here before they come get me out."
Ayo.
That might be the Vision Pokemon coming in, throwing hyper beams and stuff in a thunderstorm.
I'm gonna say, who is this and why is he here?
Officer Delaney pulls out a clipboard. He says his name is Nolan. We're not sure why he's here. We caught him loitering around. He was out behind Braemart. He had a series of trackers, digital trackers on him, and a container of explosives, which we've confiscated. And we're having trouble getting any information out. So for now, he's going to stay in this cell till he wants to talk. And this guy seems all grumpy and frustrated. And he says,
Guys,
Oh,
no
sorry.
one's the guy from the one shot.
My
Okay, but
Yeah, it's your
my question is there still cake and throw up on the floor in the middle cell where he's at?
I thought we
you,
cleaned it up.
yeah, didn't you roll
We-
well?
we
for
were- Well, we were cleaning it up when we got called in or let go or whatever. I don't know if we finished.
It is reasonably clean, but a putrid, sugary smell still remains.
Sick.
Delaney says, "He'll be in here for a while, so good timing on your return." She says, "Progress towards the trial tomorrow is looking good. I take it that you are all prepared?"
Yeah, I would say so.
She says,
Yes.
"Clementine Sawyer has found lodging in the hotel that is by the community center. He went there earlier if you're looking to check in with him. Besides that, Gothitelle, you're welcome to continue escorting them." And Gothitelle makes serious eye contact with Delaney. And Delaney says, "Oh, what's
Yeah.
wrong?" And
We have a problem.
Delaney looks to the
Yeah.
party and she asks, "What seems to be the problem?"
Your Gothitelles shared a vision with us. It was quite haunting. I could describe the vision to you if you'd like, but I wanted to make sure that you were aware. There was the Gothitelle who showed it to us, and we were quite concerned. That's why we came here.
Delaney looks at Gothitelle and she says, "Oh, future sight again?" And Delaney barks at Nolan and says, "You don't have anything to do with this, do you?" And Nolan says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
It
And-
just might.
Do you wish to describe it, or do you want to flavor that you describe it?
No, I'll describe it because I want to add our own points to it that we've experienced stuff that's similar. So
Okay, sure.
So there was a lot of storms, and a Pokemon from the darkness of the storms in the ocean was firing off hyper beams and destroying the town. Now, it could have something to do with this guy because we've encountered giant Pokemon before who have caused a lot of destruction in different areas, and even my own Pokemon Toidle was one of them. So we're deeply concerned that there's energy interference going on in some powerful Pokemon that's very enraged is going to cause a lot of damage.
Delaney interprets this pretty well.
We only have 12 hours.
Yeah, we were given a rough time frame of half a day.
Delaney looks a little scared and a little shocked, and she says, "Wow, that sounds like a big problem." And Brandon kind of pokes his head in, and his head is down, and he looks sad, and he says, "Officer, I saw it. I know it's there." And Delaney says, "What do you mean you saw it?" And Brandon says, "The other night got a little weird. We don't have to get into it right now, and I hate role playing two characters." And Delaney says, "No, I mean, you saw it. Where is it?" And Brandon says, "It's about a mile northwest of here. I think you can see the storm clouds And Delaney says, storm clouds. And she's all just very perplexed and puzzled. And she looks at the three of you and she says, look, we know your records. We know your pursuits. We know what you've done. I take it you challenged the gym. Duford Town is small. We're pretty defenseless. We've been missing supplies from a shipment we were expecting to the dock to restock Braemart and the community center. It's been 4 days late. We're trying to wonder why. I know that you're... Sorry?
Might be the creature we're talking about.
Delaney says, I know you're wanted criminals in Duford Town, but I think there's a high probability that you're the most powerful trainers in the town. I regret to say that there is nothing that I can do besides ask for your help in this situation.
Well, we are the
Love
Quacko
to help.
Packo.
The Quacko Pack.
We are the Quacko Packo.
Mm-hmm.
I just say that and expect her to understand that I mean, like, that's what we do. That's our job. We're well known for doing things like this, even though we're not necessarily, but, like, that's the energy that I say that with.
Roll charisma.
Fuck.
Great series of words.
6.
Delaney starts to have doubts about her request, particularly involving this child. She feels like the child endangerment aspect of this isn't great, but she's, she recognizes that the group of you have 5 gym badges amongst yourselves each. And there isn't a whole lot that can be done. Delaney says, well, I'll go summon Brawley. We'll have a discussion. Because besides the group of you, the best bet we have are the gym trainers, but they're not particularly known for doing well fighting out in the water. I know we have the trial tomorrow, but if we don't have Duford Town tomorrow, then there's not really a point in having a trial. So, I will... Did she already return all your belongings? Do you have everything? You just have your Pokemon.
I think she
Did
gave us everything back.
Okay.
I thought she did. I could
She
be
was, like,
wrong, though.
hesitant to give us our own money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go spend
But I
money in town,
Oh.
but find your own money to spend in town.
Money was handled differently, okay? It had to go into a thing. Yeah. So if she hasn't already given you everything, she's going to give you everything. And she gives you a key to a vehicle. And she says, there's a good chance that the cargo ship we were expecting from Sinnoh is stuck out there. They may need your help. We don't know what's going on. It spoke with Gothitelle the same way that she spoke with you all. So you can take this ship, and she gives you a key to a motorboat. She says, go to the shipyard and maybe do some investigation. After I talk to Brawley, we're going to get our team out there, and we'll see what's going on. But I have nothing that I can do besides humbly ask for your help.
Well, we appreciate your trust in this, and we won't let you down.
Delaney nods, and she says, thank you. Quacko Packo? Is that how you wish to be referred as?
Yeah.
She says, well, let's not waste any time. I'm going to leave too. I'm going to head out to the gym. Need to talk to Brawley. And she begins to march out. Do you all go with her?
Yeah.
Really want to try to intimidate this energy grunt.
You can bother him. You want to do some stuff to him?
I get like real close, like close enough to the bars that like he knows that I'm talking to him, but not close enough that he could like try to hit me through the bars.
Yeah.
I'm like, you better start talking.
Yeah, sure. Roll.
Punk.
Wow, I'm shaking.
Very intimidating child.
Yeah.
I am very much shaking.
It's a 13.
13. Okay, it's not terrible. He doesn't think you are particularly intimidating, but he did overhear the monologue that Delaney gave about how you are Duford Town's strongest heroes at this point. He's not scared of Cindy. He's scared of what Cindy's capable of, if that makes sense. And he's like, I got nothing to tell. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was gonna like threaten him, but I probably shouldn't threaten him in a police station because I don't want the police to like think I have malintentions.
The police have started leaving the building. You can roll like stealth if you want to see if they overhear. If you want to be a villain, you're welcome to. But they might overhear, and it might be funny. But your choice.
Maybe I could say, or I'll say something to the effect of like, we've beaten half of the leaders of energy before. You're nothing.
Yeah, just roll me a DC 10 stealth just because.
I'm just putting him down at that point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. 17.
17. Okay. It is at this description of your previous feats that he makes like a light bulb kind of goes off, and he gets a sense of realization in his face, and he says, "Oh, that's you all? You're the Quacko Packo?" And he laughs. He says, "Oh, you haven't seen anything. You have no idea what we're capable of. You think you are so powerful, and you think you've infiltrated our plans. You haven't done anything. You don't know what's coming." And he looks very kind
Still
of...
gonna take the moon. No, sorry.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
He kind of stops his ramble and he says, How do you know about that? Who's your intel? Do you have a spy? Do you have a spy in energy? And he kind of closes his
We won't
mouth.
tell.
Oh yeah, one of your people is definitely leaking secrets.
Gimli, you're not supposed to tell him that.
I know. Slip of the tongue. You know, we're so amateurish and all, so.
Nolan mutters something under his breath. Can I get a perception just from everyone? I need
Yeah.
need you to get a 15. 15.
Nope.
Perception 12.
Oh, okay.
I just made it.
He
Uh-oh.
kind of grumbles about the statement, and he says one or multiple names, but you do not make out what the names were. He asks, "Well, do you want something, or are you going to save the day like the heroes that you are?"
Yeah, we're just gonna go foil your plans again. No big deal. You can sit in jail since you're clearly really good at getting caught.
Loser.
Eh.
Do you want to make any rolls, or do you just want that to be the best?
A big L on my forehead. Intimidation.
Okay.
Your intimidation will be much better than mine.
Yeah, mine's based on strength. So, 21.
Okay. Yeah, he's not feeling like scared of Cindy, but he sees Gimli. He's like, "Oh, this is the power of the Quacko Packo and their bullying capability." And
The Taco Paco to him is just a well-dressed young girl, a child.
And a dwarf man.
yep. He feels grumpy. He realizes he's behind a cell and he can't do anything. And his trusty Murkrow is locked up in the cabinet, and he can't do anything about it. And he's feeling salty. His plan failed. Whatever he was trying to do, he got caught.
Should we try to find Schmidt before we try to save the town?
Probably.
Just check the hospital again.
Go check out and see if he's around.
Sure.
Oh, didn't we leave a note with the hospital that we were going to be doing the gym challenge and then spend the night at
True,
the,
I guess that has been a minute since we
hospital.
checked in on him.
Yeah, it's been several hours. The last time you checked in, you understood that he was undergoing surgery and that it was looking good, and he had a family member visiting. It's been like 5 or 6 hours since then, I think. So you're welcome to go wherever, do whatever, check whatever.
To the hospital.
The hospital.
Okay. As Cindy, Gimli, Elodie are exiting the police station, after they harass Nolan a little bit and they follow Delaney and Brandon on their way out, who is there inquiring with Delaney and Brandon, but none other than Schmidt, the fearless leader, returned in his full glory.
Schmidt! Group hug!
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah. Before
group
the
hug.
hug, he turns to the back to the counter. He's like, "Oh, they're there. Never mind.
Never mind.
Roll group hug.
Do I?
Hopefully those stitches are healed.
Yes,
I was
what you're about
say,
to
how
ask,
much
yes.
damage?
I got an 18 for group hug.
Nice.
No modifiers, just 18 on the die.
Got 11 on the die for group hug.
Okay,
I got a 9 on the die.
nice.
Oh, I crit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I picked everybody up in one big hug.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, that's great. That's good. It's a reunion. Delaney was not exactly sure who you were, and she has a moment where she goes to tap on the shoulder and be like, "Wait, if you are with the Quacko Packo, then you are implicated in this trial, and I need to." And then she realizes nah, there's something going on. We'll wait. It's not a good time. And yeah, the gang is reunited. Play Quacko Packo anthem. The final countdown.
Sorry.
No, that's great. Welcome back, everyone. Schmidt's here. He looks tired. He looks rough, but he also is present and optimistic. Perhaps that's up to Squids, I suppose. But
Yeah, he's tired, but he's happy to see everyone.
Do you catch up Schmidt on the current plan, or do you just let him find out on his own?
I think we gotta catch him up.
Schmidt, can you walk and talk? We got business to attend to.
Feet, I do have, yes.
You're
Walk
welcome.
with us. Do we have a key to a boat? Is that what we were given?
You were given a key to a boat.
Sick. Guess we should walk towards the dock.
Okay.
And then catch Schmidt up while we're walking.
Yeah, you are welcome to RP it or just say that you do it. That is your choice.
Well, would anyone like to explain?
I am all ears right now.
Elodie,
Sure, why not?
I do have 2 ears.
you were there.
Wait, are we starting at the beginning, or are?
Oh,
So
we
we met
were
in
in
Lily
jail.
Cove City. And
Recap.
So we were in jail.
So
and
we were.
Hoopa
So there
bought
I
a
was.
cake for my birthday.
That's where you're starting.
What? Okay.
It was a 7-layer cake. It's important.
How did you get 7-layer cake in jail?
Hoopa brought it to us
Hoopa.
through the Hoopa ring.
What the fuck?
And then me and Elodie threw up after trying to eat too much cake, apparently. And
I
then
didn't throw
That
up,
checks
I
out. That
say
checks out. Yeah.
proudly.
Yeah. I threw up at a birthday once. That checks out.
Listen,
we got
Listen.
released from jail for good behavior.
That checks
we're
out.
definitely-
Whenever I
we were-
imagine the
You
Quack
definitely
Paco, I
flipped
imagine
over
good
a
behavior.
thing and
Yeah.
tweet that, where Elodie broke out of jail.
Oh yeah,
I
Elodie
might-
broke out
Oh,
of jail.
oh, really? How'd you get away with that one?
Ask
Listen.
Brendan.
I may have pretended to
Are they
be
there in the
Alder's
room?
granddaughter.
We're
They're
on our way
walking.
we're on our way to the dock.
Yeah, they're all walking and talking. They're a little ways in front. I'm gonna roll their perception actually, rather than any stealth.
Brendan.
Delaney got a 4. Brandon got a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
I think that's the one you want to have a natural 20. The one that was
fine.
involved.
He's not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, he definitely like turns to face when you say his name, he hears it and he starts eavesdropping and he just like looks really sad and like he can't do anything about it because he realizes like yes he broke out of jail but like it was his fault, so if he reports it like he's in trouble, and so
Right.
he's just hearing the story and he's just sad. He's a sad man.
Yeah, that's
So how was your evening with Brandon?
Listen.
Wait, there's drama?
Because he's
There's tea?
eavesdropping.
Oh, there's so much tea.
Oh my god.
It was a lovely evening, and I regret what I had to do to save my Pokemon. And Patricia, did Patricia make her way back to you, by the way?
You regret? Yeah, I got her.
I regret being
Breaking
Using
poor Brandon's
people.
heart.
Deceitful.
being deceitful.
Breaking poor Brandon's heart.
You destroyed a man.
We'll never know real love again.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is so sad.
You did this.
My
Okay.
eyes, it isn't the consequences of your actions.
Well.
Hey, you should see if Brandon knows Pablo and if that'll make everything better.
If he knows what.
Pablo.
Oh shit!
Oh,
That was a meta call out.
hey.
Yeah, you know Pablo?
You know Pablo?
I'm
Hey.
I handed out an inspiration the other day. I'm gonna give another one to Squids for that. That was great. Rather than giving Ellie a permanent penalty on her charisma, I think I'd rather just give Squids I'll give Schmidt an advantage inspiration to use or give at any time he likes.
Hell yeah.
This is the real PvP we should have been doing.
Just shit talking. I feel like this group's a lot better at shit talking than
So I wonder if Brandon's still overhearing all of this.
Oh yeah, he got a crit. He hears everything. I guess I do request a sincerity check from Elodie.
Okay.
Just charisma.
That's a 16.
Okay. Yeah. He gets it. Heroes gotta do what heroes gotta do, and that includes breaking hearts.
Listen, we have the chance to be heroes again, and we can all be heroes and save the town together, all of us.
But can you fix his broken heart?
fix the broken.
This is
And
the
you
real
meant-
important. Who cares about Dewford? I care about whatever's going on between Elodie and Brandon.
I
Yeah.
am more invested in this weird relationship than Gyarados destroying the whole town.
Anyways, the important fact of the matter is, while I was out, we saw a really strangely large serpentine water Pokemon on the water that looked really angry. And then today, while we were out in the town with the police officers Gothitelle, she revealed to us a vision that in about half a day, the town is going to be in a brutal storm with a giant Pokemon hyper beaming into the town, destroying things. So we've come to the conclusion that it might be this Pokemon, and also that energy might be behind it. And they also detained an energy grunt who had a pack of explosives.
I scared
So
him real
there's that.
good.
Yeah, Cindy.
I
put a
scared him
number
real
on it.
good.
You sure
Real
did.
bad.
I'm sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
did.
Absolutely.
He's terrified.
Perception check from everyone while you're walking.
Girl, I rolled
Nice.
so well on Sunday that today it's just not happening.
I rolled a
20
nat one.
22.
13.
13?
14.
14. Okay.
14.
I just didn't hear correctly. That's why I asked. Okay. And Ellie, what was your number?
7.
Okay. Elodie and Schmidt don't observe anything out of the usual, but they do see on their path near the gym on the right, they see a Pokemon Mart, and there's a big sign that says Bray Mart, and there are posters all over the outside, and a wooden statuette of a little brown donkey Pokemon. It seems like whoever runs this market is a big fan of this little brown donkey horse pony Pokemon. The 14? You got a 14?
14.
You overhear a snippet of the discussion that Delaney and Brandon are having as Brandon is eavesdropping. They're just murmur, and you hear Brandon ask about Nolan. Where was Nolan found? What was Nolan doing, basically? And you hear Delaney say something with, he was found near Granite Cave with a packet of explosive, plastiques specifically. And a tracking device as well. And on the 22 on Gimli, right?
Yes.
You look to your left where the ocean kind of meets the forest, and between the trees you see 3 pairs of red eyes in the darkness that make eye contact with you and then vanish.
That's never good.
Uh,
There were some eyes over there that are also red eyes in the darkness, like the vision. They're
Let's
gone.
get them.
No, they're gone.
What Pokemon does your son have? Isn't he that direction?
What, towards the cave?
Yeah.
How
Technically,
far away was the cave?
the cave is pretty far. The cave is like on the other side of town. We're gonna say like 2 miles, perhaps. You're not very close
Are we
to it.
allowed to go that way
Okay.
now? Because we're being heroes and shit?
You will have to go north in the direction of the cave. Delaney would assume through the water, but you do have to go that direction. So yes? Question mark.
Okay.
I think we have other pressing shit.
Yeah, we
to
should
deal
probably
with right
figure
now.
and prepare for this first.
I would think so.
Maybe we could leave a note at the Pokemon Center, so if Jim Lee stops in, like to heal his Pokemon, then he knows we're here.
Weren't we supposed to meet him at a specific time?
You can
Like
roll
a
a
We're
certain
supposed
history.
to
number of
meet him.
days from a certain
Yes.
number of...
Yes.
You can roll a history. Someone can.
I'll roll the history.
Okay.
Mr.
'Cause
History Lore.
I do that shit. I got another nat 1, guys.
Okay.
Nah,
My first 2 rolls back.
I will roll history.
Schmidt doesn't
Out of
remember
character, I do remember.
14 for history.
You remember there were specific plans regarding meeting in the desert and then meeting Red and Moss Deep. The time frame for meeting Gimli wasn't like particularly specified. You know that Gimli was involved in some business at Granite Cave, but you don't know the specifics. That's what you remember from your conversation with Red.
Okay.
Delaney and Brandon walk up to the gym, which you were all just recently at. Schmidt very recently. And they turn around and they say, "You still got the key?" And they look at, I think Elodie has it. Cindy has it. Who has the key?
I didn't take
I feel
it.
like Gimli should have the key. Out of the three of us, I don't think we should trust me or Cindy with keys to a boat.
Yeah,
No.
I've been boating before.
We all have been boating before.
No, you've been sailing.
That is a type of boat.
Different boat.
It's a type of boat. Says
Doing
the
a
voice
motorboat.
of God from the sky.
Different boat.
Oh God, who said that?
The heavens open up and Arceus descends. Bro, it do be a type of boat.
Oh
Different boat.
No, Arceus does not descend. I recently re-listened to the first session, and it's crazy how much things have changed. Two, there was a gag for a voice of God thing, and I feel like that hasn't come up in a while. So here we go. Arceus says, Cindy's right. It kind of is a boat. But
Cindy's kind of right.
that's Arceus's voice, by the way.
God. Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen. Sorry to derail. Brandon and Delaney enter the gym, perhaps to consult with Brawley on how to deal with the situation. And Gimli has the key to whatever boat this is. Do they go to the shipyard?
Yes.
On their way to the shipyard, well, one, Elodie's been here before. This is where Brandon rented out the police Samurott, and they went on their little romantic journey together.
When she broke his heart, yeah.
Yeah. When just Elodie things.
SLD things, yeah.
And one, you all notice that D's Nuts is in the harbor. It is not in great shape. The hull remains. It is floatable. Whether or not it is seaworthy is a different question. But
Nuts is floating.
yeah,
Oh no.
you all recognize it. There is no question D's Nuts. However, you have a key to a boat. Do you speak with the person working the shipyard?
Yeah.
Okay. You turn in the keys, and it has like a tag on it, and they say, "Oh, you must have gotten this from the police station." Yeah, let me pull it up for you. And they run out, and you hear like a vrrr in the distance, and then really quickly, all of a sudden, there's like a little skipper. Like there's like a little. So it's a motorboat that could easily fit all you guys, and it seems like pretty. What's the word? It's not a huge boat, but it seems like fast and maneuverable, if that makes sense. Oh, it probably has a name. Ooh. How can I... Everyone roll a d4.
3.
Also 3.
1. Yeah,
Okay.
2 ones. Yeah.
2 3s, 2 1s.
Okay, this is determining
Mm.
what the name of this boat is. This boat is named the Cantankerous Cruisin' Clam Pearl. And there's... the text is like in a kind of a cursive on the side of the white motorboat. Cantankerous Cruisin' Clam Pearl.
Takes up the whole side of the boat.
Yep, it's a big name. And you're welcome to enter the boat if you so wish.
All right.
Okay,
Sure.
All right.
everyone gets on?
Yep.
Who's
Yep.
driving?
Not
Not
Schmidt.
it. Not me.
I got it.
Okay. We don't need distinct roles necessarily, like we did for the sailboat. It really just takes one pilot.
Mhm.
Give me some
Dad
sort of
boat
check. Yeah, dad boat check. Just roll a d20 and I'll figure it out.
Dad check. Where's that dad check at?
17.
17, yeah. No, Gimli can handle this thing.
bad.
Just fine. What direction do you go?
Do I have to like loop
Maybe.
around to go northwest?
You kind of have to loop around the island a little bit to go northwest, yeah. I just was checking
Yeah,
that.
I was like, I don't want to go directly northwest because I think there's land there.
Yes, correct.
But yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The
Yeah, that
ocean
road trip.
northwest, not the land northwest.
Yeah, I want to end up in the direction we're supposed to go to find this giant, scary, spooky Pokemon.
Sure, yeah. You
Which
do exactly
Elodie can give directions.
True.
that. Yo.
I love
Navigator
giving
check.
directions. Let's
So
do
can Brand-
it.
Critically, Brandon can as well, which I think is really important to add that distinction.
Should we have waited for Brandon? Should we have brought him with us?
Isn't Brandon with us? Are they all with
Brandon,
us?
No.
no. Delaney and Brandon tore off to the gym.
Went to the gym.
However,
Oh, to get
However,
bowling?
allow me to offer you something. In the northwest direction, the clouds are so different, and there seems to be off in the distance just like lightning crashing, and perhaps a vortex of sorts forming. It's pretty clear where this where the situation is occurring. It's going to be hard to get lost.
Could we hurricane the problem away?
Only one way to find out. Only one way to
I don't
find
know
out.
how hurricane works, but like worth a try, right? We have enough Pokemon with wings in the party.
Yeah.
Just
That's it.
blow the problem somewhere else.
I don't think the hurricane's gonna be strong enough.
Just relocate the storm, idiot.
If we have enough hurricanes,
Just
maybe.
move.
I'm
What
pretty
if we
sure we only
take
have
the
one
storm
Pokemon house.
and
Sure.
move
Push
it
it
somewhere else.
Oh man. Flavor time. Who's sitting passenger, and who are the two people in the back, and which seats are they in?
Schmidt's in the back.
Which back,
I'm in
left
the
or
back.
right?
Schmidt's in the back behind the
I'll be in the
driver.
front. Yeah, so I can help navigate.
Okay. I just
So I
want
guess I'm behind the passenger side. Yeah.
to picture it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you charge towards the storm. You are about to leave the site of the land of Doofer, just checking that everything's good, that we are committed to this path, and we're ready.
Yep.
I guess.
Let's boogie.
Okay, you charge forward in this little speedboat. Delaney and Brandon are not near you. They're assumingly gathering more strong trainers to help, hopefully. You're moving forward, and the sea gets more and more choppy. As you progress, it gets very windy. Good thing you're not in a sailboat, because the winds are powerful. There are no Pokemon in sight. No Corsola around. You haven't seen them since you were last in Dewford Town. No ocean Pokemon, and Elodie was here the previous night. The storm is much more present, much more noticeable, much more serious. And there is, in fact, a gargantuan serpentine Pokemon roughly 500 feet away from the party. It is very, very big. It is massive. And they can see that around it, in the rough waves and the high winds and the thunderstorm, there appears to be a large ship, a freight ship of sorts. I could have you roll, but I think I'm just going to describe it. There's a sigil on the side, as well as some text, and Gimli would recognize this as a Sinnoh trade ship. It's industry. It is carrying goods of sorts. And it is swirling around, perhaps in a whirlpool or vortex, moving very slowly around this massive serpentine creature. In the darkness, can't make out any features about it besides that it is huge and that its eyes are glowing. You are about 500 feet away. It has not detected you. What does the Quaco Paco do?
Is there like a radio on the ship that we could talk to the other ship?
There is in fact a nautical radio you may use.
All right.
Should
who
we
wants-
like talk to the ship? Be like, "Hey yo, don't worry, we got you."
All right. Anyone but Sydney can talk into the radio.
The radio's usually with the driver, right?
Correct. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cord could reach back to you if you wish.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
I can take it.
Yes, charisma person, please.
Hello, can you hear us? I will say into the radio.
Okay. A panicked voice comes back out on the other side. It says, "Oh, thank Arceus. Finally, someone can hear us. We've been here for days. We've been stuck. There's this monster. There's nothing we can do. Help us."
No need to worry. The Quaco Paco is here.
Roll charisma.
I feel inspired.
Every time I hear the word Quaco Paco, I have less faith. And
That was a 14.
14. They say they're going to make a roll, actually.
Gimli should use his Sinnoh accent to like assure them that it's fine.
They say, a different voice comes on, and they say, "Quaco Paco, are you that adventuring party of trainers who saved Lava Ridge Town?"
Yes, exactly. And we're here to save you.
There's a murmur. They leave the radio on, and it's just like, "Hey guys, I think these guys know what they're doing. We might be saved." And
So-
and then the original voice comes on, and they say, "All right, Quaco Paco, it's up to you. Come up here. We have a pretty big ship. We're pretty sturdy. We can offer some cover. We see your vessel in a little boat. You're welcome to come aboard if you wish. We can throw down a ladder. It's going to be tough, but if you prefer, you can help us out from there, or maybe perhaps we can just leave. You can take us off the boat and we can get out of here. You're the heroes. We'll leave it up to you, but you're welcome to board if you need to.
We probably do need to
Right.
stop the Gyarados. So.
If it's a Gyarados.
Oh,
What color is it?
It's dark. It's pretty far away. You would recognize it in the general form of a Gyarados. It is just very big. Gyarados are already massive, but this is it's like a Leviathan.
Alpha Gyarados, understood. Alpha, like
Gyarados?
solely alpha.
Voided Gyarados.
You can detect that it has like whiskers on its giant gaping maw. And
Important question. What
Yeah.
color are the whiskers?
Ooh. Only one way to find out. They are white.
They're white. Okay.
White whiskers. They kind of contrast. Whenever a lightning bolt crashes, you see an illumination of it. It does look like a pretty standard Gyarados, except for the fact that it is enormous and its mouth is a gape, and you hear roars occasionally, like, and Thunderbolt will crash, and then there will be a big boom from that. And it appears that this vessel is stuck in a 150-foot diameter whirlpool that is circling around the creature. It's 150 feet away. It does not look like it is taking aggression from the creature, but the creature is not consolable. It is writhing about, and it is shooting beams of energy in like random directions. And it is very stormy. And I feel like that's the flavor. Yeah. That's it. What does the Quaco Paco do?
What if we sweet scent this Gyarados to calm him down?
Oh
A
no.
little bit of lavender.
I wouldn't want to draw its attention, I don't think. And I don't think that
not
would work.
in a tiny boat.
Schmidt immediately, without checking with anyone, just jumps off the boat and then sends out Patricia and flies out to the Gyarados.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Yeah, sure.
We don't want to Schmidt again.
The cape's flying in the wind.
Yeah. This is terrible weather. Patricia will need to make a dexterity save, DC 15, to get particularly close.
Dirty 24.
Okay, Patricia can get basically as close as she wants. How close are you trying to get?
I just want to get close enough to like investigate it to see if like I can see any other like abnormalities about this Gyarados, like if there's a device sticking out of it or there's some kind of rock jammed in its forehead.
Okay, sure. Is it everyone else? What are you doing as this is happening? Because this is going to take a 30 seconds for Schmidt to fly up to Gyarados.
I think we should get a little closer.
I think we should make our way
Like
towards
we can use the boat as cover, so like we can
Yeah.
kind of try to approach from behind the boat as best we can.
Okay.
Right.
I know it's spinning around, but like we can kind of.
I feel like we can just go to the boat. So
Yeah. I think we
think
should just go to the boat.
we need that vantage point anyway, so we can either choose to escort people out or we can just battle from the boat.
Okay.
That makes everybody
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the plan is to go to the cover of the boat and then board as they requested.
Yes.
Okay. You will start to do that. Yeah. Schmidt, Patricia rolled a great dexterity check. Is Quaco like out with Schmidt on Patricia?
Yeah, this
Hell
Quacko
yeah.
is probably gonna have to make his own dex check, right?
No.
So
Mm-mm.
imagine he's like flying kind of close by.
Oh, do you want him to fly? Yeah, he will definitely have to make a dex check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he crit.
Okay. He's fucking fine, dude. What?
Like, I don't even care.
Schmidt
Win?
looks so cool with this. He looks sick. The cape is billowing. He looks a little like rough around
Shirt
the
also
edges.
fully unbuttoned because
Yeah.
like doesn't that happen canonically every time Schmidt rides Altaria?
Sure.
Like his shirt's just unbuttoned.
This
Maybe.
shirt does not have buttons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
shirt cannot be unbuttoned. Altaria just looks sick. As she's been gaining
I
in
will say-
power, her talons and beak are more defined. Yes.
Yeah, as the cape starts billowing, this is the first time you see Schmidt's arms. He is wearing a pair of black gloves, and his right arm is covered in bandages.
Which arm is covered in bandages?
The left, excuse me, the left arm.
Yeah, he looks sick. He looks cool as fuck. We will say that Schmidt, Altaria, Schmidt, Patricia, and Quacko arrive within dangerous distance of the Gyarados. What kind of foot distance are you looking for here?
Probably like max range of whatever bullshit. I'd say like 35 feet.
35 feet. That works.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the remaining Quacko arrive at the Sinnoh trade ship. You said you wanted to make an investigation check on the Gyarados?
Yes.
Okay,
I
be
wanna
my
see
guest.
whatever bullshit is going on here.
Yep.
15?
Yeah, that's pretty good. You can tell that the way that Gyarados is like segmented, like its scales are, you can see in its first 3 sets of scales that there are devices implanted under the lip, like under the curve. You can tell because there's like an unusual kind of chrome platinum shine to it, and there's a light flashing on top of it. And you can tell that in the first 3 segments, that's what you're able to see while this creature is writhing about. These devices are connected to the creature's body. That is the abnormality that you see.
Okay. Don't really want to dive on this motherfucker yet.
You said you're 35 feet away?
35, yeah.
Do you want to roll stealth or do you want the creature to roll a perception?
I'll roll a stealth.
Okay.
It's a natural 19.
Okay.
I'm proficient in stealth, and I also have an additional +2 for my hood.
Yeah, that's good. As you're investigating this creature, it continues to roar, and the base of its sound kind of rumbles your whole body, and it spins its head around as it's writhing about, and its eyes cross the path where you currently are, but because of the storm, because of all the chaos, it does not seem to recognize that you are there.
I imagine like Patricia's also a cloud, right? So maybe that kind of like blends in.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's like kind of wet now, like with the rain, so like rain cloud kind of. I don't know. Yes, absolutely. You are not detected. The Cindy, Elodie, Gimli gang. There is a ladder that is draped down from the ship, intending for you all to climb to the deck. Do you do so?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes.
We're gonna tie the boat to that ladder as well, so it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah. There's also like a thing. It's not an anchor. Yeah, it's like a pulley that keeps the boat at a safe distance and
Right,
keeps
it's like a bow tie thing. Yeah.
You notice that the waters are tough in like a different way. Rather than just being super choppy, you are in fact like in a whirlpool, and it's actually kind of slowly moving. But you can align the ship that you've been given with the trade ship, which is like 200 times the size of the ship that you have. And it just kind of scoots alongside, like slowly. We're gonna say like roughly 5 miles per hour is the speed of this whirlpool. To climb the ladder to the ship, you need to make a DC 12 dexterity check. Also, who's the first one?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I would expect me to go last. So
Okay.
Mhm.
Everyone, DC 12.
Dex.
Yep.
Sick. That's a 8.
Okay.
Cindy's in the ocean.
Well, she's falling, but let's hear the rest.
I did get a 1.
Okay, nice.
I got a 13.
Okay, yeah. It's really difficult to, in the storm, in the whirlpool, climb this swinging rope ladder that is flailing about in the sky. There's someone who is 50 feet on the deck above, and they're like shouting, but you can't hear them. And Cindy loses grip on the ladder and catches on by her foot, which Gimli could probably prop her back up, no problem. Elodie is in the water. Elodie fell off the rope, wasn't prepared for the challenge, and she's in the mix. She's in the soup.
It's okay, guys. And I will pull out grape juice and start riding her.
Ooh, nice solution. Grape juice, the powerful, strong Swampert. You don't intend to board the deck. You're going to scoot around, or do you intend to climb the ladder again?
I'll probably come up again.
Okay, yeah, it's more just for flavor. Elodie's wet. Elodie is just not feeling good.
Does Swampert have like sticky frog hands and can climb up the side of the boat?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how Swampert works.
You know, Swampert is not a real creature. So allow me to do some investigation. I don't think Swampert has gecko hands. However, I do think Swampert is very strong, and I think that if it were requested of it, it could climb the hull of a ship with a DC 16 strength check, if you want.
Oh, goodness. Why not, honestly?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 15.
Oh. Wait, do you have inspiration still?
I do.
Well,
I can roll that. Let's do it.
Your DM inspiration, or is this Elodie's?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I'll use the DM inspiration for this. Why not?
Sure.
But that's a 16.
Yeah, that'll do it. Do you take Swampert up, or do you take the ladder?
I will take Swampert up.
Okay, yeah, grape juice kind of like plowing its big old hands into the hole, leaving small dents, but the people on the ship probably don't care because you're coming to save them. I just want some flavor for making the ascent. You guys were going to do it anyways, but Elodie's hair is wet, and that's pretty much the flavor that comes out of that. And Swampert's out. You guys make it to the top, and there's a crew. You are greeted by 3 Sinoan shipwrights, more or less. And they say, "Thank goodness you're here. Quaco Paco, right? What's the plan? What are we doing?"
Well, we have
We're trying to figure out. No.
We just got here, but we definitely need to stop that thing because it's not just a problem for you guys, but I think it's going to be a problem for the town itself. So, we definitely need to do something about this rampaging sea snake thing.
Do you have any Pokemon on you that can help you fight it?
Ooh. Let's find out what Pokemon they have. The answer is yes. In the meantime, while we're figuring that out, a woman in the back who is a deckhand will say, "Yeah, unfortunately, since we're a trade vessel, we don't have any weaponry. We do have hoses, but I don't think that's going to be particularly effective here. But you're welcome to use the ship however you need, however you see fit."
We might be able to use the hoses to get this boat out of the whirlpool.
Yeah, they like that idea.
So if we can give reverse pressure to like push out of the pool, you guys might be able to get this boat out, and then we can get it to safety anyway. So that might help you.
Grape juice can help with that too, probably.
They like
I'm not equipped for fighting water.
Oh no, Cindy.
fire trainer.
They like the plan. There are 3 deckhands. The one who immediately greeted you, kind of a burly kind of guy. He's very similar to Gimli, really. Just instead of spending his life in the mines, he spent his life as a sailor. His name is Tomas, and he is accompanied with none other than an Empoleon.
Sick.
Classic kind of Pokemon.
That's very cool.
The woman deckhand who called out, she seems kind of like a mechanic, perhaps, like she works on an engine. Her name's Maggie. And how appropriate to a randomly generated Pokemon is a Magmortar. Magmortar, which also is not particularly useful here. However, you do observe that after Grape Juice climbed the walls, that she sends out Magmortar, and Magmortar fires like a stream of flame from its hands, its cannons, and it like buffs out the dents that Grape Juice made on the ship. It seems like this Magmortar is capable of making repairs of sorts. This last individual is named Maya, and they are joined by... it is not clear what their role is. It seems like perhaps they are a navigator, or they like work as like a supervisory position, perhaps, on the ship. And their Pokemon is Dragalge. So these 3 sailors and their Pokemon gather around, and they say, "Well, Quaco Paco, what's the plan?"
All right, so we do have to redirect this ship, but in the meantime, some of us will be focusing our attention on dealing with this Gyarados. So,
Schmidt,
yeah. Let's
Yes.
check in
are
with
you
Schmidt.
still out there zooming around?
Yeah.
Okay, you will notice that your friends have boarded the vessel. Is there anything else you want to do while you're out here?
Yeah, we're just gonna hold just for a little while until the rest of the party can group up and join.
Okay. With the crew of the Sinnoh trade vessel awaiting the instructions to follow up with whatever the Quaco Paco may need, that's where we'll end the session. Hello, and thank you for listening to the 69th episode of Dunsparce and Drampa. Extra special thanks to our latest patrons being Hunter Ice, Gold Roller, Izar Rebel, and David. If you would like to become a patron yourself, or if you're interested in buying some merch, you can check out those links at linktree/Dunsparce. Patreon and merch purchases help out the podcast so much I cannot even begin to describe. So if you are one of those people, thank you. Even just listening is immensely supportive, so we are very grateful for everyone who participates in this community. Don't forget to join our Discord community at discord.gg/Calyrex. Next week on September 12th, we'll be having the second part of the NRG one-shot dropping on all of our platforms, and the following week on the 19th will be episode 70 of the main campaign. Can't wait to see you then. Crunchy's on my desk and he's fucking with stuff, but maybe...
Classic.
I don't blame him. Like, dice are really cool if you're
Crunch
a cat.
moment.
Yeah, classic crunch moment.
Crunch moment, dude.
Just because there's not a lot in this town going on, Crunchy is being so cute. My God, he's like
Please
belly.
share imagery.
God
He's
damn it, Crunchy.
he's
just
belly
fun.
up on the desk, like smiling. I will take a
Aw.
picture. Derailed by Crunchwrap Supreme. You knew he was in Doofer Town. You knew he was fucking with Granite Cave. Fucking feels like a really strong adjective to use there. You know. Sorry, I will fix that. Thank you, Kira.
Keep
He had
this
an
fuck
affair
a
with
whole
Granite
cave.
And
You-
intercourse with the I'm proud of him for that one.
Like father, like son.
I get it. Yeah.